Welcome to another episode of Making a Crapsterpiece. I am your host, Chris Seaver, and as every episode you've seen, I am joined by a cast member, one of my good friends, a part of Low Budget Pictures / Warlock Home Video, and today I am welcoming Jaime Osborne. Or, excuse me, Francine Mitchell.
Francine, don't forget the name.
Yes, Francine Mitchell to the show. As you know, we talk about, I ask one of my friends about a film that they had a particularly good time making, and then we talk about it. And so today, Jaime has picked Evil Night. So I am going. I have. Yeah. So first of all, I'll just start off with a little history about it, and then we'll go into asking you questions and getting your memories. My memories. So, Evil Night is a remake of a 1992 shot-on-video horror movie from director Todd Cook. And Todd is the first guy who ever saw potential in my work in the early 90s. He was the first guy who said, I want to put some of your early stuff out on VHS. So in 1993, Todd Cook started, pimping some of the old LVP stuff, and I've had a relationship with him since 1993. And in 2014, it was brought up to me that the idea of a Evil Night remake could be a thing, and that Mr. Chris Seaver could put his own spin on it. And so I was thrilled, and we were like, let's do this. And then what was it? Was it late summer of
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we always usually get our stuff late summer, like around your birthday, so we could party a little.
Yeah, I think it was probably July, August of 2014.
Yeah.
And we all got together, and we shot the movie. For you fans or non-fans and want to know what it's all about, you can check out the trailer to our remake of Evil Night right down on the channel. And the original trailer for Todd Cook's Evil Night is also out there on YouTube. Just look up Todd Cook Evil Night. But it's out there. It's basically about this nerdy kid, Jimmy, who gets, picked on and tore down and all this stuff. And then he's brilliant, and he creates this serum that gives him telekinetic powers and all this stuff. And he goes on a rampage after the bullies, I guess break his last straw. And then carnage and blood and floating things ensue.
Yeah.
So, and Todd's is not a comedy at all. It was supposed to be a slasher movie, but being me, I had to put the Chris Seaver spin on it, and we made a really goofy comedy horror movie. And for me, it is one of the flicks that I actually really like out of all the movies I've made. And, and that's saying something, because I don't like a lot of the movies I've made, but Evil Night is one of those that I think really holds up. And I remember, and we'll talk about it, but I remember it being a particularly easy and good time shooting. So, Jaime, or Francine. You have been with me in the group as part of the family since 2011. I'm not sure how many movies you've done with us.
About 7 or 8.
Maybe 10. I don't know. It could
I
be
don't know.
could be 8 or 9. I don't know. You've done a lot with us. So what was it about Evil Night that you wanted to pick as one of the good times you had making a movie?
You know, I knew you were going to ask me this question, and I'm totally not prepared. I picked this movie because, it's funny because usually I play like some kind of weird blonde ditzy character or some train wreck of a mom. And this mom wasn't as much of a train wreck. And I was a little impressed with her character. Now I just thought it was like, I don't know. I thought it was, and don't take this the wrong way, I thought it was a lot more solid of a film than a lot of the other things that we did. Like, all of the stuff that we've done has been like hilarious and fun and schlocky and fantastic and amazing. But like this one finally felt like, for me, like the first time I really could almost quasi use my acting chops. Almost.
Hey man, it's hard to overact.
But it was funny because like I really, once in a great while, like I'll go back and I'll binge watch like the whole slew of stuff that you've sent me that I've been in and whatever, and I'm going, oh my god, what the fuck. But like, so tonight, like I watched it again just for posterity's sake, and I'm looking at it and I'm going, this is such a great film. This is awesome. Like, I love this film. And then I get on screen and I'm like, oh God, what the fuck? But no, it was just such a fun time making it because like, I think at this point when we made that film, I had become like good friend. I don't want to say good friends, but like I had become closer to a lot of the people that, we acted together, like Josh and Meredith and Heather. I mean, Heather was my best friend. She brought me into your world anyways, but like all these guys, and it was just really nice to do another one. And it was, like I said, it was more solid. I felt like it was a more solid film. Like, I don't know, like there was a little bit more seriousness to it, but not too much. And I think it was put together really well. That's why I really enjoyed this film.
Do you have any particular, because like, just quick for the people who may not know, but when you're in one of my movies, you're also the crew.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're not on screen, you are doing something.
Yep, absolutely.
And you in particular sort of became, and I think right off the bat, starting in 2011, through all the productions you did with us, you sort of became like the movie mother.
Yeah, I did.
And
I did.
You would help all hands. You would help with anything and everything, and you definitely did a lot. So, is there anything that you remember making Evil Night that was good, that was bad, on screen, off screen, anything that like particularly you were like, like this? Because you said to me off recording that everything you've done with us has been like a good time, but I'm sure you've, even you, Jamie, you must have had your moments making one of these movies where you're just like, ugh, But Evil Night, that seemed to be full steam ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been some moments for sure. That was just like, why am I here? Not sure why I'm here. But truly though, like Chris, every film that I have had the chance to work on with you and everybody else, it really has been a good time. Like, it feels like a family, which is really awesome. You know, I feel like I wish I could have done more to like prep my characters more throughout the run of things that I've done. But like in this film, like, and I do everything I can to make sure you have. It's like, Chris, tell me the prop list. What do you need? You know, it's like pulling shit from everywhere. It's like all over the place. Like, yes, use my house. Do it. Phantom of the Grindhouse would have been my second flick, by the way, because like that was pretty cool because I got to play 2 characters and I died, which was awesome. And we got to use my house, like all of my house. It was fabulous. We got to use my house a lot in a lot of these flicks.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the shot on VHS, quote unquote, you know, lost films for sure. You know.
Yeah.
We definitely camped out at your place.
It was great though. I loved it. And you guys are always welcome. Big party at my house. After the pandemic, of course, you know. No, but it was funny in this, when I was rewatching Evil Night, I'm looking at it and I'm going, when we were in Jimmy's laboratory, I'm like, oh my God, that's all the shit from my classroom. What? Like, that's awesome. I forgot all about that. It's pretty cool.
The garage to look like a
That was fantastic. I mean, really.
Makeshift lab.
Awesome. Plans all taped onto the garage side.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We came up with some shit for sure. That was great.
Like, so it was a good time. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait to do it again. Like, I really missed doing films with you guys. Like, I think after Evil Night, we did the Weirdsies, and then that was the last one I think I was in with you guys, and I think you might have done a couple of other ones after that.
We did the Death of Lantern remake in 2016, and then we didn't do anything again. We did a short last year.
Okay.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Since 2016, we haven't really done anything significant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping now that my life is going to be not as much of a shit show, I'll be able to partake in some more of these experiences. It's been so transitional the past few years. It's been crazy.
Yeah. I mean, believe me, you know, I don't think there's a time that goes by where, you know, somebody doesn't say, is Jamie coming? You know? And that's even with the get-togethers that we have.
Yeah.
You know,
I know. I miss so many of those. I feel really bad.
Hey, you know.
This summer.
Going through your shit. You just gotta do you sometimes.
There is no more shit to be had. I'm ready. I'm ready to get back to life.
The good thing is that we're always here, and we're always, you know, there's always going to be something happening.
You are. You guys have always been there for me. Thank you.
Yeah. So, so your character was probably, for this particular film, your character was probably the most normal that I've ever written you.
Yeah.
Until the end.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Some unhingedness going on, but you know, I always feel like when I have to write characters like that, I get a little intimidated because I don't like writing normal characters. And there's only a handful of people in the group that can do both. You know what I mean? Luckily, you're versatile, and I knew you would be able to do this and do this. You know?
Thank you.
So I know there wasn't much for you to do, but for me, you definitely I like I said, I think everybody in this movie did fantastic. I think there's one person who I'm not going to name, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh God, not subtle at all, Chris. I mean, come
so
on.
I mean, whatever, but and
Oh,
we gave him a voice that was totally not that, and he just did that. Not sure why, but
yeah, well,
but other than that, everyone is pretty across the board, pretty good.
yeah.
I was pretty.
Honestly, though, I was thinking about that when I see that film, I think about, I'm like, what the hell was he doing? But at the same point, it's kind of like, you know, it's okay because
I mean,
like
it works, especially
the way
with those.
him and Bill's character were, I mean, like
Yeah,
nobody else in the film had like a really heavy New York accent except Bill. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so like his weird like voice was kind of like, okay, these guys are just a couple of chums,
yeah.
like
They're
whatever.
weirdos. A couple of weirdos. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Um. So this was. I mean, so what do you have anything that you can think of that you know that pops up?
Like a dong. Sorry.
Or
Sorry.
porn star breasts?
Wow, like those were out there. Like I'm not even there. Oh man, some boobs in that film. The
Yeah.
boob.
So yeah, porn star Marilyn Mason
Mm-hmm.
joined us for that film.
Yep.
Her first like actual movie where she's not adulting, and even she did great. And
Yeah, she has a knack for sure.
um, and that was something where somebody who didn't know any of us had to come into the situation, and
She kind of fit right in. She just
yeah, she did. There wasn't
fit right in like a smooth cock, man. Sorry,
definitely.
you can cut that part out.
It's fine. But it's funny though, because like I have so many pictures of these movies. Everybody's taking pictures on this when we're shooting these movies, and I have so many of you behind the scenes. Holding a boom, holding a bounce light, holding like whatever, doing something with blood, like anything like that. Do you
Yeah.
remember? Like, I would assume everything, but do you remember what hats you were wearing making this film? When the mother wasn't on screen, you had to have been like right in the thick of it. You had to have been like, doing whatever, script
I think I was sitting in the
supervising.
pool for most of it.
The pool?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Maybe it wasn't. It might have been September of 2014.
Maybe.
Because at that point, the pool was going to be closed.
Yeah. No, I honestly, I don't know, other than doing what I normally do behind scenes, making sure people have food, making sure people are comfortable, making sure, you've got this, that, or the other thing, making sure you're not losing your shit, which a lot of times you were, not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't remember because honestly, I think I did a lot of that throughout all the films. Like that's just how I roll.
Yeah, and like these movies are shot, 2 to 3 days.
Yeah,
So
it's a blur.
it is a blur.
Yeah, it's the soberest blur. But seriously though, I don't know. Working with makeup, catching up with the castmates because, we live all over the country and, that kind of thing. Maybe grading papers. I was probably grading papers at some point.
Yeah, sometimes you did do that.
Yeah, I
You
don't
have,
know.
you have your life, man. You got to take your life with you when you come to a
Well,
fever set.
unfortunately. I don't
Yeah,
know though. I'm getting to a point in my life, like I'm getting to a point in my career where I don't have to do that as much anymore. Like I've got it almost down to a science.
that's good. That's
But
so I was noticing that, and this is probably just because I think it's really fun and funny. Um, but I put you and Josh together a lot, and I think it's because of how you guys play off of each other.
we work really well together. I
It's
love
not only is it funny, but also it's like a little creepily disturbing. Just because Josh always takes it a little further than it needs to go.
kind of
Ways
like
to
the end
move.
with our
Oh yeah,
mothers. The suckle scene. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, you playing his incestuous sister,
Yes.
you playing Shawnee's mom in Sex
Yep.
Watch, and the two of you like looking at
Yeah.
it, just being gross. And I mean,
Yeah.
there's definitely, yeah. Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy being molested by Josh?
I don't mind because if it were anybody else, I'd probably have a problem with it. No, I love Josh. Josh is fantastic. And like between takes, he's like, "You all right with that? You okay with that?" Like he's always checking on me.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's awesome. I love working with him.
I definitely encourage it.
Yeah, definitely. Bring it on. Bring me some more.
The more that
Bring me some more Joshy.
I love writing you guys and seeing you play off of each other, and the more that he does to you, the more you play along with it, and then
Yeah.
the more I want more,
Yeah.
because there is no over the top.
No.
You just got
No,
to
it
keep
has.
going higher and higher.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
That's
this was no
Josh.
exception. I mean, the ending of this movie is definitely it's a gross one.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
But it's good. It's so good. I think it's a lot better than some of our other endings.
oh
Like
yeah.
I thought it was really awesome. Like didn't see it coming until I read the script and I was like, "Holy shit, that's fucking awesome!" Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. It was good, and it was fun to film too. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've talked with Desiree now. I've talked with Casey. This
Hmm.
is one of those movies that I really don't remember there being much of an issue at all. It
Mm-mm.
seemed to go by the book
It was
and
it was smooth.
smoother than normal. Smoother than
Yeah.
most of the movies.
Yeah.
Um, you can see there is the making of.
I
Um,
saw that. I watched that today
there
as
is the
well.
making of that's also on the channel that people can watch right now.
Check it out. It's pretty fun.
Give you a little more, fly on the wall insight on how we do this stuff as fast as we do it.
Yeah, I think there was a comment in there. You're like, "What day is it? Day 3. What time? 12:30. We have 12 more scenes to shoot."
Yeah, yeah,
Shit, it was awesome. I was like, "Yep, that's how we roll.
yeah.
That is how we roll."
Last day and 12 more scenes to shoot.
Sorry, JB's got to go back to work. See y'all later. Bye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, once I started doing that in the early 2000s, it just became normal for us.
Hey. Oh, come on. Hey.
Ghost dog.
No, my kids are probably dicking around downstairs. Shut up.
Shut up when you're talking to me. Shut up when you're barking at me.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Want to be on TV? Come on. Look at how old she is, Chris. Look at how gray she is.
I can't believe your daughter turned into a dog. What kind of voodoo are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What magic dust do you have?
Oh, this dog has been in all like around for everything too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's been there at all of it.
Wow.
Did you not know that? Probably in her cage at the time, but I
Hmm.
don't cage her anymore though. All right, you get down. Good girl. Thank you. She's a good girl.
Anything else that you want to mention
I
about
don't
Evil
even.
Night?
No, but definitely just one of the better flicks that we've done, I think. All around, substance wise, just chemistry wise, all that. I don't know, I'm not bashing any of our other films because I really have enjoyed every single one of them.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's certain movies that we just do to do, and then there's
Yeah.
certain movies that are really everyone's pumped and are jazzed to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely I really hope that we do more. I was really bummed when you kind of took the hiatus. I understood why, and you needed to, for sure, creatively. But I really hope that you get inspired again soon because you are so talented and you are so funny
Thank you.
and you are so fun to work with. And I really would like to work with you guys again. And now that your head is this big, um, yeah, I hope you call on me. I hope you call on me to be the mother hen again because that was fun.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, the last time I saw you in person was 2017 because you
Sounds
came
about
to
right.
my 40th birthday party.
I did. We had an 80s bash. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was a blast. Now we're old. What the fuck?
Nah. But I mean, so and you've been to a couple Gash Bash before, and you've done the Saturday morning sleepover thing with us,
Yeah, that's fun too.
which is
I want
crazy,
to do more.
But yeah, so I don't know, like you're part of the family, and now that you're a little away from all that turmoil and torture and
Yeah.
terrible things, you're always welcome. You're part of the family. Like
Thank
anytime
you.
we do anything, when you have
Thank
time, just come and grace us with your nips again. It's you know,
Wait an hour. I'll be in your driveway.
I will.
I will.
I'll be waiting.
Mask and all. The mask and nothing else.
Mm.
Oh God.
Mm.
And,
That's a morsel.
and that is why I love you. Oh my God. Yeah, that's all I have. Do you have other questions for me?
That should be it for Evil Night. So if anybody wants to check out the movies, like I said, Evil Night.
Go up to my house. There's free popcorn.
the,
I'm kidding.
the making of is on the channel. The trailer is on the channel. And if you want to see the movie, you can get a hold of me because I sell the special edition Blu-ray with all the extras, and it looks wonderful. We shot that movie in 4K. That was the first movie we shot 4K. Yes, and Jamie is in, geez, I guess 8 other movies that we've done.
Hey, I think okay. Well, Death of Lantern.
You're in both Death of Lanterns.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because you are.
Yes, I am, because I was the witch in the second one. I remember now. I may have been slightly inebriated during that film.
Okay.
Happy Holidays.
Yes.
Sex Squatch.
Sex Squatch 2.
Sex Squatch 2. Evil Night. Weird.
Weirdsies. Okay. So 7, is that it?
Phantom of the Grindhouse.
Find him in the groundhouse. Ha ha ha. 8.
8. You're right. I said 7 or 8. I said 7 or 8.
All right.
You're like, I don't know, 10.
Guys, any of those movies are available.
Go see them. I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Some of them are out in the world, and some of them you can get from me. So do yourself a favor, check them out. Jaime is wonderful in these movies. She is a huge asset to the films, to the family. We all miss her, and she's not that far at all from us. But we'll make it happen, and
the boonies.
You will see Miss Francine Mitchell once again in a Rudy Belafonte film. And all right, lady.
Hey,
then,
have a good one.
Yeah, so we'll end this, and then you and I can keep talking.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Everyone.
Whenever this is out.
Everyone.
It could be Christmas by the time this is out. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
That's right. All right, Jaime.
Love you.
Love.
Bye.